Hi guys, let us look at the new video for my YouTube channel headline set. Today we will look at some of the important headlines for 12th of October. We'll start with the global news. Malaysia detains 60 Chinese citizens for trespassing into territorial waters. Malaysia's Maritime Authority detained 6 Chinese fishing vessels and their crews for allegedly trespassing in waters of one of its southern states. The vessels, registered in Qinhuangdao, China, were believed to be sailing toward Mauritania in northwestern Africa to fish but had to stop an anchor off Johor State due to a malfunction, the Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency said in a statement Saturday evening. Second, Lithuania holds national vote, coalition talks expected. Polls opened Sunday for the first round of Lithuania's parliamentary election, where voters will choose 141 national lawmakers, and the ruling four-party coalition is facing a stiff challenge from the opposition. Pre-election polls in the Baltic nation show the Lithuanian Farmers and Greens Union, which now leads the coalition government, marginally ahead of the opposition Conservative Homeland Union, Christian Democrats, the Social Democrats, the Populist Labour Party, and the centre-right Liberal movement. Third, Armenian shelling on city overnight leaves 7 dead. Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan said Sunday that shelling by Armenian forces on the country's second largest city had left 7 people dead, one day after a ceasefire between the two sides had been taken effect. Fourth, China reaffirms commitment to Iran nuclear deal. China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi has called for a new forum to diffuse tensions in the Middle East after a meeting with his Iranian counterpart Javed Zarif, where he reiterated Beijing's support for Tehran. Wang and Javed Zarif also reaffirmed their commitment to Iran's 2015 nuclear deal with world powers, according to the Chinese Foreign Ministry, an implicit rebuke of the United States for abandoning the accord during the Saturday meeting in China's southwestern Tengchong city. Last news for the category. Nadal ties Federer at 20 slams by beating Djokovic in 13th French Open. Nadal equaled longtime rival Federer for the most major singles tennis championships won by a man and added to his own record at Roland Garros with number 13 on the red clay, courtesy of a surprisingly dominant 6-0, 6-2, 7-5 victory over the number 1 ranked Djokovic on Sunday. Let's move to the next category, Indian news. India to, al- India to allow emergency use authorization of COVID vaccines based on trial data. Considering the large population of India, one vaccine or vaccine manufacturer will not be able to fulfill the requirements of vaccinating the whole country. Therefore, we are open to assessing the feasibility of introducing several COVID-19 vaccines in the country as per their availability for the Indian population. This was said by the Health Minister Harshvardhan. Next news. Trial run of India's first hydrogen fuel cell car successfully conducted by CSIR KPIT. The Council of Scientific and Industrial Research CSIR and KPIT successfully ran trials of India's first hydrogen fuel cell HFC prototype car running on an indigenously developed fuel cell stack at CSIR National Chemical Laboratory, Pune. The fuel cell is a low temperature PEM proton exchange membrane type fuel cell that operates at 65 to 75 degrees centigrade, which is suitable for vehicular applications. Third, center states headed for another showdown at GST Council meeting on Monday. The center and opposition rule states are set for another face-off on Monday when the GST Council meets to debate the constitutionally mandated goods and services tax (GST) compensation for state governments for fiscal year 21. The central government is in a fix as around 10 non-Bharatiya Janata Party ruled states have rejected the finance ministry's proposal that states borrow to meet the GST revenue shortfall and have instead demanded setting up of a dispute settlement mechanism. Fourth, India-China to engage in dialogue on Monday to resolve the border row. The India-China talks on Monday coincide with the US Deputy Secretary of State Stephen Bagan's visit to New Delhi. The 3-day visit starts on Monday. Fifth, Dharmendra Pradhan to visit Kuwait to offer condolence for demise of former Emir of Kuwait. Indian Oil Minister Dharmendra Pradhan will visit Kuwait on 11th and 12th October to offer condolence on behalf of the India to the Kuwaiti leadership on the demise of Sheikh Sabah Al Ahmed Al Jaber Al Sabah, the former Emir of Kuwait, an Indian Foreign Ministry statement said on Sunday. Last category, company news. Walmart India's losses widened to rupees 299 crore in fiscal year 20. Walmart India Private Limited, which operates 28 wholesale stores under the best price modern wholesale format, reported net loss of rupees 299.20 crore for the year ended 31st March 2020. Second, PepsiCo hikes investment in UP plant to rupees 814 crore to meet the increasing demand. Food and beverages major PepsiCo is extremely optimistic about the future of the Indian market despite short-term headwinds due to pandemic-related disruptions and increasing investment at its new greenfield snacks plant in Uttar Pradesh to rupees 814 crore to meet the increasing demand, according to its Indian president Ahmed Al Sheikh. Now on to the third news. Big Billion Day. Flipkart seeks students for 45-day internship program. The 45-day internship program, Launchpad, is aimed at helping the students to gain critical skills in supply chain management and create an ecosystem of trained professionals for the e-commerce industry, Flipkart said. Fourth, Audi says plant in Mexico remains open, debt dispute denied by company. A Mexican auto plant belonging to German car maker Audi remains open and did not close following a dispute over unpaid bills that the firm denies, as was reported by local media. An official with the company told Reuters on Saturday. The plant is located in the central state of Puebla. Media had reported officials from the local municipality shut the facility on Friday after several hours of failed tasks to resolve a dispute over an alleged 90 million pesos, that is $4.3 million in outstanding debts on items including local property taxes and water bill. Last news for the day. Mukesh Ambani loses interest in Debenhams. Report. Debenhams, the UK department store, was taken over by creditors in a debt for equity swap in 2019 and entered into administration for the second time in a year in April. Reliance Retail, owned by Indian tycoon Mukesh Ambani, has withdrawn from the race to buy Debenhams plc, the Sunday Times reported, quoting a source close to the process. This is all for the news for 12th of October. Please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.